See, here is the coming one. Jesus is coming. The first coming. This is the second coming. The equinoxes. That's all it is. This is the covenant of works. Here you work and you harvest in Virgo. Here, this is the covenant of rest. God made 2 covenants with his people. It's all here. Okay? So if we put the 12 signs of the zodiac in here, I'm really simplifying billions and billions of data of information so succinctly for you guys. If you have any idea how important this is the most important thing you will ever learn, ever, in any universe you will ever go to. This cross. You must be a master of this divine science. This is astrology. This is God science. Please, you'll never, ever get any more condensed and refined than this anywhere in history. Anywhere. It won't happen. This is where you will grow in leaps and bounds beyond the rest, beyond the animal thinking types of the herd mind of this world. Okay? Now, this line here is the meridian. It's called the meridian. As I said, ascendant in the east, descendant in the west. This is Adam. Adam Kadmon. Because Adam is atom, and we are all atomites because we have anatomies. Okay? Adam means red. Yeah? And Adama, the earth, means red earth. Red is red shift, blue shift. Blue shift, red shift. Blue shift at Cancer, red shift where Saturn rules in Capricorn. It's the Taurus field.
In the position of the night sky, I'm unlocatable. No equation can estimate my place in your galaxy. But my majesty is evident, and your design isn't an accident. My name proclaimed, elevated by the evidence. My fingerprints in the atoms and the elements, and it exists through the words of my lips. The DNA helix, I drew the blueprints. I fixed the stars and the comets and the orbits. I orchestrated all these things like a chorus. These are my plans, I'm your master and your maker. You're my creation and I'm your creator. I have a vision for every organism. I have a reason for every life given. I know the end, every purpose, every plan. Hold in my hand the destiny of man. Who am I? I am he. In the beginning was me. In the end, you will see I'm all that there is and all that will be. Who am I? I am he. In the beginning was me. In the end, I'm all that there is and all that will be. When I speak, manifest. From the birds in the air to the trees of the forest. I know the bees and the orchids, and the fruit in the orchard is just what I've ordered. What I've made is all that you see in the air that you breathe was given by me. Even before you're conceived, my seeds planted in your heart that you might believe. I have achieved all these things. The universe is my kingdom and I am the king. In all of nature, nothing is greater. I'm the curator and the dictator. Omnipresent, I can be every place. Natural laws that only I can break. I have control of all time and space, yet I came as a man to take your place. Who am I? I am he. In the beginning was me. In the end, you will see I'm all that there is and all that will be. Who am I? I am he. In the beginning was me. In the end, you will see I'm all that there is and all that will be. My love is intimate and infinite. I complete and exceed all your needs and requirements. You are my sheep, I'm your shepherd. And my standard is the level you'll be measured. I am the judge and the jury. You should worship me, serve me, because I am holy. I am immersed in perfection, and my glory was shown at my son's resurrection. To destroy the infection and provide the correction, a bridge and connection. You've been selected, predestined. You are reflections of my love and affection. I am the great I am. I am the Father. I am the Lion, the Lamb. I am merciful, pure and deserving. In all these things, I am perfect. Who am I? I am he. In the beginning was me. In the end, you will see I'm all that there is and all that will be.
Pythagoras said, this is the harmony of the spheres. And the sun, when it travels on its ecliptic, he's creating his own key signature frequency. The moon has hers, and they have different planes. And where the planes intersect, they are called nodes. And so this is why at the eclipse, everybody saw only the sun and no Rahu and no moon, because you never will. All you will see is the cancellation of their song. They are singing. And when they come together in the nodes, that's a crossing point in their two torus field energies. And as their torus fields come together, those nodes, their two bodies come together, the three bodies, because it's Rahu that causes every eclipse, or Ketu, and not the moon or anything else. It's Rahu, the north node, and Ketu, the south node, period, because it's a transit. And the same thing happens with Venus and Mercury. Those are transits we're looking at. Hence why you see silhouetted and not in three-dimensional things passing in front of the sun. Because what's happening is those nodes are where the two harmonies come together. And because one planet has a totally different torus field to the other one, because the sun is drawing all the planets with it in the firmament. They are all connected to the sun's torus field. And so there are nodal points. There's halfway points in their two songs coming together. And when they come together, as in the eclipse, one cancels out the other. It's just a cancellation. Yeah. Because what is the sun? It's a sono-luminescent being. What is the moon? Sono-luminescent being, according to Ptolemy. He said, all the wandering stars, the planets, whatever you want to call them, I call them stars, he says they're all luminous, entirely luminous. Not terrestrial, luminous.
I am Osiris in the underworld. I am Ra in the heavens. I am Atum in the beginning, the first one and the last one.
At the darkest point of the night, the great snake Apep returns. And embraces Atum in his coils. These are the gods who straighten the coils of Apep, removing his power. Set and Horus are as one. Behold his two faces in the mysteries.
they have sexual rituals, some of the most ancient Egyptian rituals, where they believe they are possessed by entities, basically space aliens. When you're looking, I don't believe this. Let's be clear.
They say it's all love. My God. They say it's all love. I don't believe them. Stabbed in the back by hands pledging allegiance. I seen Judas when I wasn't convenient. By the slave-minded trying to play God, even the Almighty know you can't Morgan Freeman. You can't intend to wake to a dreamer. I done seen truth through treason. Heard the gospel from a felon. The seat from the cheeks of the deacon. He been looking for a reason. She been holding on to hurt in the search for a healing. He been thinking with the D. She been leading on hearts through the D's and the cleavage. We been thinking these thoughts of eternity with cameo souls in our lives for the season. Adam lost his reason and a needing, nigga. I don't need another human being to give my life meaning. I've been uninspired by all of y'all. I fuck around and retire all of y'all. I turn Samo inside of vagina walls. I speak tongue on pussy lips, that's familiar dialogue. Find my virtue in my vices. I held a lot of people close, undeserving of the vice grip. Made in the gym and still fucking on the line list, cause life is a balance of the ratchet and the righteous. Hold up. Silly me, looking for forever in the women that ain't timeless. I found Christ through my crisis minus. I got my backbone from the spineless. Back in 9/8, I stabbed a nigga in the face for the slick talk, real talk. Still I'm on a long mission to eradicate this dark in a nigga. I'm full of scripture, but I still about the car on a nigga. I still Rockefeller on Jigger, go toe to toe with a Kendrick. Still I put the beats on a Jimmy, still I pull the strings on a Hendrix. Big enough to dream with a Wallace, pocket enough to hit up every henchman. God enough that I don't see religion, me enough that I don't need a mention, cause the people are pretentious when the real in them is missing. Stevie with precision in his vision, they took us out of Rwanda, then they gave us the Trump Towers. Every time we get mortified, we more defined. It's time to fortify ours. Shit, that's timeless. What the word for your life is, nigga? Terrorist threats get sent when you shine and see if ice is really priceless. Hold up, tell truth, shame the devil. Dad said you only lie to people that you scared of. Joe said not all truth is worth spilling. Is lies really worse if the truth gon' kill him? The roof stay leaking and the bills keep coming. Is it wrong if my mama keep all her time for provision? My pastor cop rides off commission. My nigga still trying to tell the difference between God and religion. Hard and conviction. Make sense of it through parlays and hallways and galleys of dark liquor. Praying for forgiveness and the entrance to the pearly gates are. I'm asking theologians where the pearly gates are. Can God send that location? Cause you're for like a probation. I'm envious of everyone I got to see corpse through this course of this life, cause they got to stay young. It almost make a nigga wanna pray that I never stay away from a stray and wait till that day come. Either suicidal feelings tied to survival. I ain't never been this fragile. I ain't never been this broken. I ain't never looked for hope so long I felt hopeless. I love and hate the fact that I'm chosen. A bunch of low self-esteem that I can't hold in. Why? I feel stronger when I surrender. Why I feel the weakest when I'm winning. Why I got everything and feel like there's something missing. Why the more I face my inner demons, the more my faith diminishes. I will never get it, but I figured that I had to let y'all know this, for you know this. Where the soul is holding this cancer's clay in my palm, the mold into greatness. Home in the matrix, Eve A from the fake shit. Blue pill or the red pill, nigga, take your pick. Take that filter off and then take a pick. See the one with all my flaws, though I hate that shit, is still God's favorite. What's up?